The dawn air was cool against Dinah's skin as she washed her face, carefully braiding her hair with trembling hands. Almost 70 days had passed since their father's death, and though grief still clung to the family like a heavy fog, another fear had begun to settle among her brothers, the fear of Joseph. The 70 days of mourning were nearly at an end, and with their father gone, unease stirred among her brothers. Old rivalries, whispered fears, uncertain futures. Now that it was nearly over, Dinah prepared to leave, not just to carry a message, but to reclaim her voice. Her father's death had taken the last shield between her and the full judgment of her brothers. She told them it was to seek peace, but the truth ran deeper. She needed to see Joseph. She had never set foot in his home, nor had she ever stood beneath the carved stone of the Vizier's palace. She had played with Ephraim and Manasseh when Joseph brought them to the camp, had laughed with them in the dust, but she had never met their mother, Asenath. The name was foreign on her tongue, and though curiosity pulled at her, she knew her place. She had no standing, no inheritance. The brothers would not care for her. Reuben would not, bound as he was by his disgrace. Simeon and Levi? Never. They had spilled blood for her, but not for her sake. For their honor, their rage. Their vengeance had left her with the burden of shame, a stain upon her name from Shechem's destruction. Gad or Asher might take in their mother, Zilpah, but not Dinah. She had no claim. And so she went, carrying more than a message. She chose her best clothes, simple but well kept. She smoothed the fabric with careful hands before stepping onto the road. She would not arrive as a beggar. She set out early, the cool wind rustling through the tall reeds along the riverbank. The path to the Vizier's palace was well traveled, but she felt each step like a weight upon her chest. She had never seen the home her brother had built here, nor had she seen the life he had crafted beyond their father's reach. Would he receive her? Would he even recognize her? At the gates of the Vizier's palace. The Vizier's palace was smaller than Pharaoh's, yet it towered over Dinah as she approached, its limestone walls gleaming gold beneath the rising sun. Unlike the rough stone homes of the Hebrews, its pillars were carved with intricate depictions of grain, of canals, of the bounty Joseph had secured for Egypt. It was not a fortress, yet it was well guarded. Dinah slowed as she reached the great bronze gates, their weight a silent testament to the power that lay within. 2 guards stood at their posts, dressed in fine linen, their spears gleaming in the morning light. She hesitated. To them, she was nothing more than another petitioner. One of the guards stepped forward, his expression impassive. "What business do you have here?" She lifted her chin, steadying her voice. "I bring a message for the Vizier." The guards exchanged a glance. "The Vizier is not receiving visitors today," the first one said. Dinah's fingers tightened around the folds of her cloak. Did they know? Had Joseph told them not to let his family through the gates? Had he shut them out even before she arrived? She forced her breath to steady. "I am his sister." The second guard narrowed his gaze. "The Vizier has no sisters among Pharaoh's house." Her throat tightened, shame curling in her gut. Of course, to them she was nothing. She took a step forward, the boldness in her voice surprising even herself. "I am Dinah, daughter of Israel. Bring a message from my brothers."